our last long day, boys. This is the final grind. Tomorrow's 3 best-of-3s, and then that sweet, sweet 1 best-of-3, 1 best-of-5.
Are we just watching it that day? We just watch it live?
Well, for the 10th time, Jenkins, I will explain the concept of this event to you. Now, we are covering
Listen,
the
I
replays
room with him, and I've explained this to him several times
and
as
competing with the rebroadcast for every day of the main event except the last one.
Okay.
Because we thought it might be kind of silly to try to pretend like we didn't spoil ourselves after the grand finals and do a Sunday rebroadcast coverage. So
That is silly.
we're going to cast the semifinals, and then that Saturday it'll flow right into a live viewing party where we will sit here, drink some brews, not bros, and watch the lower bracket finals and then the grand finals here live in the venue.
We're gonna
in
get
Denver.
You can't tell me what to do or what to not do.
If you want to eat some bros, dude, you do what you want. There's a lot of nice gentlemen in the crowd, maybe some takers.
Gareth, we could pop by the local Walmart and get the good chicken fingers too. Pop those in the oven.
The tendies.
Yeah, get some nice tendies.
Nice.
Maybe some Coors Lights. Pound down some brews with the boys.
Crack open a cold one.
Oh, she's gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah,
Isn't
we
she?
had a rough night last night. 11 p.m. Denny's
Rough?
run. You know
How's
that's
that
never going
rough?
to end well.
That's the American dream right there.
Well, it was the American dream, but whew.
The pancake Suns fan ordered. My God.
They were like candy.
Everybody got a taste of that pancake.
It's funny listening to Suns fan debate about whether or not it's going to be worth the damage to his bowels afterwards. He's looking at the menu, he's like, oh, but it'll be so good. Oh, but it has
Sat there
cream
with the
cheese
menu.
icing.
Yep.
Oh, no, I can't do it. The lady comes over. Yeah, I'll do the cream cheese icing.
Who picks Tide and who first picks Tide?
EG.
Team with Brax.
A couple teams at this event. I think it's not the safest first pick, clearly, just because he plays the same style, right? He's that meat wall that wants to stand in front. When you can kill him easily, he's not so threatening.
Brax, what happened to the Brewmaster in last game? Seemed like he didn't really get to accomplish all the things that he wanted to.
I felt like they were a lot stronger, but they didn't use their heroes in the right way. Like there was a moment when they were clearly much stronger, and OD and Nakes were just defenseless. You know, they can't actually fight, but they can still farm. You're not going to shut down Nakes, so you can shut down the OD by invading, running at him. But if you don't do it as a team, then the hero doesn't actually do very much by himself. He's very team fight based here, and then outside of that, he's not too strong.
Well, a nice combo opener here for Infamous. Wraith King, Ancient Apparition.
Going
Easy
back to the
stuns all
classic.
day.
It's kill threat throughout the game. Like, no matter what snapshot of the game you look at, AA Wraith King has kill threat on, like, any hero, unless they have the BKB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage. You know, it's interesting because, like, Tide is pretty decent into Wraith King, where, like, Tide free farms in front of him. He doesn't stop Wraith King from farming, but it's a decent matchup. And a lot of the times when you see a Wraith King like that, this guy is the carry, especially on Infamous, right? Hector plays Wraith King in probably about half his games. So, like, the hard counters to Wraith King are like Naga PL, but you can't really pick Naga PL in that spot just because they're illusion heroes.
Support Invoker?
One hits all the skeletons too, which is very
Is
nice.
it? Yeah, so what do you think about this Invoker here? How likely are
That's-
we talking support?
Must be,
I
right?
think that's probably a support Invoker. MSS is a big Invoker player. He used to play mid. Invoker is one of his heroes.
Yep.
It's training as a 4-roll, and it's extremely good against the Wraith King up until he gets a level 20 talent. Forces him to knock out the skeletons.
That's true.
And with AA teams as well. Like, AA, you hard engage with Ice Blast. Tornado disengages pretty nicely.
Right. In fact, this draft looks like almost they baited the Wraith King, and by they I mean Newbee. They baited the Wraith King. They picked the Tide Under first to kill all the skeletons to lane against it really well, and then counter it in the mid to late game, mid to early late game with the Invoker, Quaswex.
You know,
And then kiting the Wraith King as well with the Ice Wall is pretty insane.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The Invoker, like, even when Wraith King has that 20 talent where he can get his ultimate off when he has no mana,
Just drop an Ice Wall.
you still get so kited the entire fight. And Wraith King doesn't really like buying BKB that much.
You'd rather not, yeah.
Dyer's ban now.
Broodmother. So many early Broodmother bans in this tournament. People are just like first phase banning it because they don't want to ban in the later phases. There's too many cancer picks to ban. That's the problem.
So when you have a support that already, like, we'll call it countering or matches up really nicely against your POS one already, do you want to go hard early game because you know that the late game's not going to be there for you as Infamous? Like, do you try and go for early timings now?
That's definitely a possible solution, like go for some Armlet Blink sort of thing. I guess it would be barring like Newbee picking really fast heroes or heroes that are really good against fast lineups. You can also just go really late. Like I think that Wraith King doesn't like getting a BKB, but if he has a BKB plus like a couple of other items, he's fine with it. You get the level 20 talent, you're not going to die to the Invoker. And I think it's very likely, just with how Infamous plays, that they probably will play for the late game. And Hector's not going to fight at all for this Wraith King. Like I think we'll probably see him start taking fights maybe a couple of times around the Radiance, but then more so once he gets to BKB. Might not even go Blink, might just go BKB after Radiance.
Yeah, I think he'll play for a later time against Invoker in general, but it's weird because it is good, but it's not really deterring you from playing any differently. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it is something you have to watch out for, but maybe that just means he doesn't blink in immediately until he can see Invoker, or if someone else can deal with him in the fight. It's just something you have to play around.
And there are other heroes. There are other cores on his team that could be snowballing. You know?
Right.
Lesh is such a nice core pairing with like Wraith King, Lifestealer.
Yeah.
So you're active early with Yules, and then as that kind of pivot timing when Lifestealer's or Wraith King's got Relic and wants to get Radiance, when you're getting kind of bots, Kaya, then BKB, and then you're ready to fight with each other.
Right. It's also something really nice for setting up like in the sort of laning rotations, where like if you rotate Lesh to the safe lane to take the tower, just because you don't like the way the lanes are oriented, you can set up with the Wraith King.
Stuns kill.
Yeah, I've even seen teams do like a Lina 4 back before Lina 4 was actually a thing. They would do Lina 4 and then have a setup in each lane for the Lina, and she would just rotate between lanes, and it makes it so strong to have a few heroes to set up for the Lina or the Leshrac in this case.
Like any pair of these Infamous heroes can kill anywhere on the map.
Yep.
Like the reach, the global they've got, as long as one of the cores like Lesh or Wraith King's showing in lane, Earth Spirit AA can just pop in. And
it feels really good to have that
Yeah.
on your team, where you can just pair any couple of heroes, because
Like
then
you
you
just-
just like pair around timings. Like who wants to fight right now? Okay, just
Who's strong?
put them together, and they'll kill people.
although we have seen Earth Spirit really flounder early game, like if Newbee can set up at least 1 or 2 lanes with maneuverable heroes that don't get caught by Rolling Boulder, Earth Spirit can really struggle to find a home.
Like Lifestealer.
Like Lifestealer, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good call. Tide's a pretty hard kill too, right? What do you think about Earth Spirit versus Tide, Brax? Does that hero give you any issues?
Tide is very good against Earth Spirit when it comes to team fights. When you want to roll in and magnetize 4 heroes and keep playing the fight that way, you pretty much just roll them to death if it's like an actual 5-on-5 and not a gank. But Earth Spirit's good at killing Tide in the early parts, right?
In
With
the lane.
Wraith King setup, Ancient Apparition, you can roll, kick him back, and kill Tide over and over.
Because you can wait for the Kraken shell to pop, kick back, then Cold Feet after, right?
You think,
Or Cold
You
Feet
don't
actually
even
kicking.
need to. He'll probably just die early on.
You think they'll try lane AA Wraith King Earth Spirit versus the Tide Invoker?
I don't think they'll want to. I don't know what they're doing this Leshrac.
I suppose you can just rotate the Earth Spirit in eventually.
Right. I think it's like a 2.5 lane, right?
Yeah.
You have that really good combo
Yeah.
that has Kill Threat alone, and then if you have Earth Spirit there, you're...
At
Right.
some point when the Tide's about to get out of control, Earth Spirit will come, keep him in check, and try to kill him. But,
And then Earth Spirit in the mid lane would be good too with the Leshrac. It's a good setup for Lesh.
Yeah, it looks like they want a new mid hero, Infamous, with the Razor Band.
You think it's a Whisper off lane, Lesh?
Yeah, he plays a lot. I don't think it's particularly good, but
It's Lifestealer too. It's a little rough.
they do like it a lot.
Although with the Edict, you can kill the Lifestealer.
I mean, if they ban Razor, what are we looking at? Like Kunkka again?
Perhaps. They
pretty
might
good
want
team fight.
something better against the Lifestealer, like Monkey King, for example.
So Infamous has absolute last pick right now, so they can
Yes.
pick something very cheesy. What is there?
I actually wouldn't mind seeing them grab Lina, too. Somebody sit in the back and just drop some lasers.
Dyer's turn. Admiral
So they take the
Kunkka.
Kunkka.
It should be Monkey.
They banned the OD and went Kunkka.
You're calling a monkey here,
Yeah.
Brax?
Yeah, I think
Can
so.
you do some
I
dumb
mean,
shit against...
Chris Luck plays Monkey
Can
too.
you play like Ursa against Kunkka or something here as Infamous?
I think they're going to
Oh.
pick TA,
Could
bros.
be Timbers.
Oh, did you put Slark mid against
Huh.
Kunkka?
Yeah.
That's sick.
That is nice. It's
Oh, man.
It's a really good Slark game. It's good against every single core
I
on
wanted,
Newbee,
I
actually.
wanted Ursa because like, it matches against Lifestealer and Kunkka and Tide. But I
Right.
think Slark is
This
probably
is-
a more
Oh,
meta
it's
hero that does
Kid
the same
Invoker.
thing.
Yuck.
This is a nice Slark game, man. I
Not
feel
a
like
Kid
it's.
Invoker fan.
I feel like Invoker's not even that great against Slark because you just pounce out of the ice wall. You can purge the tornado setup. If he tries to tornado EMP you, he can purge Cold Snap. And then all of these other heroes on Newbee are tanky melee strength heroes.
Yeah, like Slark struggles against Core Invoker if you go like Quas Exort.
Yeah.
Because he struggles against like spill damage until BKB.
Right. Ground targeted.
Boys, I
stuff.
think Infamous is going top 6. I actually think they have this game.
I do too.
I agree with
I
the
agree.
Slark analysis. I don't see anything stopping Chris Luck from just popping off in this mid game.
I'm so hyped for that Slark.
He's a good Slark too. We've seen him
Yeah.
destroy in this tournament
He's
with Slark.
super slippery. He's really good at just like creating space and being that distractor.
He's an asshole on Slark, honestly.
Yeah, you're not
He's
wrong.
such a dick.
All right, so quick predictions before casters.
Infamous.
I'll say Infamous as well.
Infamous.
Wow, 4 across the board. Okay, Moxie and Black, the Game 3 decider. Let's see what you got.
All right, this is it. This is the final game. One of these teams is going home. Is it going to be Infamous? Is it going to be Newbee?
I think it's going to be Newbee.
You think it's going to be Newbee?
Just based on the draft, I think Infamous, the last pick Slark, I thought either Slark or Monkey, they both looked really, really good here. But it's a very free Slark game. They don't really have any way to catch him or lock him down. And of course, they have 3 strength cores where you just can steal infinite essence shift from.
It's going to be pretty ridiculous for sure. I was definitely sitting there like Monkey. It's a no-brainer, right? But the Slark
Might even be better, to be honest.
might even be better, yeah.
Because you can't kill him this game. And of course, we have the infamous
30 seconds to
Hector Wraith King.
Hector Wraith, I do not understand. Like, this is you're playing against Infamous. You don't ban Wraith King. You get trounced. You think next time, I'm going to ban Wraith King. And you still don't ban the Wraith King. Like, hello, guys. I'm not trying to give you, like, you know, free advice or anything, especially because I love Infamous. But you might not want to let him get that hero.
Maybe because they didn't pick it game 2. And they didn't ban it either. They're like, yeah, maybe they won't do it again.
Yeah,
or
but they had a
whatever.
lot of counters that time.
They did.
you know?
And now they gave him a free game because Tidehunter is not good against AA Wraith King.
Nope. No, he isn't.
He will free farm super hard.
And that was the problem in the
what?
other game, too, is that the first game of the series, they had the Wraith King. They didn't pressure him in lane. They didn't pressure him later on, and they just rolled on over.
I don't know why this Invoker is down here.
He's doing some cartwheels. He's having a good time.
Yeah, but you can't try them with an Invoker. That guy needs levels.
Yeah, this whole draft coming out from Newbee, to be quite honest, is a little bit of a question mark for me here.
Wow. That 44 damage per hit.
Is that more than Crystal Maiden?
About the same.
All right.
At least he has quartz balls, I guess.
There we go. Yeah, look at him. Schofield, stop bullying that small child.
Child abuse.
Throwing little boops right back at him. Wow. All right, this is it's off to a crazy and wild start. Here, middle lane, get that loser spray coming out. I'm not sure. I think that's CCNC spray, yeah?
Yeah, Slark should dominate this lane. Should be getting an AWP of Venom relatively soon, and then from that point on, he just right-clicks him, and there's not too much Kanka can really do about it.
Top lane. It looks like they are going to rotate the Invoker up
Finally.
to help snaking a little bit. But what's he really going to do here?
Nothing other than soak XP. 4 Invoker is really not a good hero until you hit like level 4, 5, something like that. And until then, you like right-click people for what? 30 damage. It's not very impactful. Very greedy position for a hero.
It's a little bit more damage than that.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Our NA
stout
maps
shield.
are rubbing off on you here in black.
No, it's like stout shield, armor values, you know. I'm always right.
Sure, we'll go with that.
That's what
We'll
I,
go
that's what I learned.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna hope to do here. These lanes are not great. Obviously, you know, you've got 2 heroes in this top lane on the side of Newbee that just really want to get these levels.
Yeah.
And there's not much that, you know, support Invoker's going to be able to do to help out the Tidehunter. Middle lane seems like it's very Slark favored. And then the bottom lane, I mean,
Where's this AWP of Venom?
I guess he doesn't think it's that value.
I hope he gets one soonish.
I don't think he's going to.
Because that's the only way you can really dominate the lane as a Slark.
I think you are hates you. Oh, this could be our first blood down here. Is it going to go to the side of Infamous? Or is it going to go to the side of Newbee? It's so close to War. Gets that first blood on Schofield. But they'll be able to follow up and get the kill on Pi.
Yeah, same situation as last game. Pi just stands there and right-clicks him with a briefcase, and they end up getting the first blood. Might have even been the same player that died as well. I'm not sure.
Pi dies a lot. It's fine. We love you, Pi.
Yeah. He's the manliest dyer.
All right, so got our first blood online. Middle lane. Yeah, this is a very dominating setup here. We've got the Slark 17 and 7, 8 and 1 on Kanka, although he might be able to find himself a kill here if Chris
Careful
Luck's not
here.
careful. He indeed is going to find this. He's just going to try to get some of these stacks up. Flippy flop away, little fishy. And he has a salve. All right. Oh, but the cancel.
The manliness did not pay off. Something better, you know? That's why we love him. Chris Luck.
Chris Luck, man, he's wild and crazy.
Yeah. The way he plays is so disrespectful. I love it.
All right. Schofield has made a rotation to this middle lane, but Slark, of course, needs a little bit of time to regen back up here. I don't think he wants to go charging at CCNC just yet.
Yeah, he probably wants to wait for himself, maybe tango up as well. But Scoof is just like, yo, bro.
It's like, hey, he's just, you know, throwing some gang signs at him.
Yeah. Maybe some loser sprays.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Everybody's got it.
Oh, yeah,
What was
one's
it? During
right
the
there.
qualifiers, I think it was actually against your team. They had the signs that they made that they were throwing up against you. I'm surprised
They
we haven't
did.
seen more of that coming out from other teams, right?
Yeah,
They're
I
very
mean-
personalized.
You can do a lot of creative stuff with that. But the thing is, Dota players usually aren't very creative.
That's a little disappointing.
Yeah, we just play Dota all day.
I'm
you
surprised
know?
we're not seeing like anime signs too. Like I know a lot of these guys.
I'm sure Envy's team will cover that in the future. Don't worry.
And the next question is Valve going to police it for how cute these anime girls are that are showing up on the signs?
This is not allowed.
I don't know. It's a Pandora's box that they've opened there.
Mid lane is more even now than it was before. Of course, he had that little blunder with the healing self.
Or was it calculated? X marks the spot. Oh, that courier comes right back in. We'll just go
Ouch.
it off. And we got the 5-minute rune. Snake King grabs one. Pie grabs one. Schofield and Chris Luck.
Cleave is up. Needs to be careful.
He just getting a little too crazy here. CCNC probably thinking, what an idiot.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
Probably. That was very interesting. Yeah.
Do you ever find that like certain phrases, like because you spend so much time around the same people, like when you're doing talent or playing, that you just hear those phrases in your teammates' voices or whatnot?
Yes. Sometimes it happens. But it's like when you spend a lot of time with them, as you just said.
Yeah, for sure. Snake King, it's going to be just fine here. The MSS throwing back some of that harass.
Wraith King, though, 40 CS to life CS 22.
Yeah, he's having a good time. And this is a huge problem. You're not putting enough pressure on Hector. And he's just going to run away with the net worth. That's what he does. He's great at it.
At least this time they don't have the Magnus to empower him further.
Dire's middle tower is under
They're actually 1k gold ahead. I think that's mostly because of the mid lane.
Could be.
Yeah.
Get a nice stomp off here. Bottom lane.
You know, the problem is if you pick like a dominating matchup like Slark versus Kanka, but you actually lose the lane for whatever reason, the impact it has on the game is really, really massive because Kanka can start rotating now, and he did, but Hector avoided it somehow.
Were they just trying to perform some sort of a gank attack? It just feels like it was a very
It was very odd.
underwhelming.
Yeah. Hector just walked away.
Yeah, that's disappointing if you're Newbee.
Can't hit you. All right.
So what do they need to do now? All right, we've got obviously both cores on the side of Infamous, top of the CS. Do you try to gank? Do you try to put more pressure down? I mean, it's pretty hard, right? It's a Slark. He's got his level 7. It's not going to be the easiest hero to try to lock down, especially with what Newbee's got. So bottom lane, they are putting some pressure down on UR. Pie's just going to throw that big old booty in front of them.
It's a similar situation to game 1. I think if they really reach late game with the Slark and Wraith King and Lashrak, they don't really have the tools to deal with them. So Newbee is somewhat of a timer here to make things happen, and the Kanka should be rotating somewhat soon, try to get some tower pressure on. And of course, the way Infamous plays, it's always somewhat of a 4v5 until Hector's ready with that Radiance and Midas. So I'm looking especially at Chris Luck here, to make some good rotations happen. Just play around with them, you know, be Slark, very slippery, force rotations.
It's really kind of interesting to think about, right? Because typically when we see a Wraith King and we see a Lifestealer, we're thinking, all right, we're going to be seeing, you know, the Midas into Radiance sort of thing. But in this case, with UR, we've seen it in the past. He will, you know, switch things up. He might go for a sorry, not a Midas. He might go for the Armlet first, or, you know, go back later on. CCNC, though, throws out the boat. Get a little bit of that buff. Schofield still keeping his eyes on him, and it looks like Pie's going to get chased down by Whisper as he grabs himself a regen. Chris Luck, he wants this. He spots CCNC, and he's looking for a pounce. He's waiting for it. Will be able to land it. He's leashed up. One more hit will do the trick, and Chris Luck, now they're just feeding. They're chain feeding in. What are they doing? Newbee You want to just back off here. You don't want to go in one by one and let the Slark just start accumulating all of that Agi-Steal. He's still going.
Yeah. Actually, just before that happened, he already stole 13 Essence Shift from Kanka. So Kanka was super low HP, and Slark just had, I don't know, like 100 agility already when he joined that fight. And that's the rotations that I was speaking about. He needs to do that, just give the Wraith King more space, make sure the Kanka cannot gank the Wraith King.
Well, he definitely did it that time.
Yeah. Good job.
Bottom lane, some more pressure being placed on this tower. They want to be able to force UR out. Some more TPs are coming in, though.
Who's that?
Going to chase after Whisper.
Yeah, Kanka tipping bot lane now.
Get a nice stomp. In comes Schofield. That is a 2v3, though. Oh, that's a big hit as they take down Whisper, and they should be able to find the kill on Schofield. And while this is going on, though, MSS.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Can we rewind for half a second?
Oh, they had a sentry ward there because they blocked the ancient camp, so he probably ghost walked. Yeah.
That was pretty cool, actually.
He ghost walked, but he didn't know they had a sentry there.
Did not know. And goes right back into it, too. He's like, what the heck? Where is the sentry? How is this happening?
Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
Very cool.
Yeah, of course, getting the perma agi there as well.
This Slark is starting to get real scary.
Yeah. And as we said, it's like a free Slark game. So
Yeah, they just don't have the lockdown for him.
So giving him a free game like this is going to be very scary. At the same time, you still have to worry about Hector free farming as well.
You've given 2 of their cores basically a free game.
Yeah.
X marks the spot, then thrown out on Chris Luck immediately.
I mean,
Oh, do get the sleep off though. Assess, searching. Look how tiny he is compared to the Slark. Get the cold snap, followed up with that tornado. He's going to turn right back around though, and he's happy getting all these stacks. Needs to be careful. CCNC also making this rotation. He's going to get another X off. In comes UR. This is going to be 4 heroes trying to take on a Slark who has his ultimate. I don't know if they're going to be able to get this kill on him. In fact, he might be able to get Pi. Can he find it? He finds Pi. Will eventually get taken down by CCNC though. And the tip.
that was completely worth it, of course. So much space.
Whisper.
Yeah.
Whisper. All right, maybe
A bit too deep.
yeah,
Tiny
maybe.
bit.
Little bit. Do have the Midas completed in 10 minutes on Hector, though. This is what happens when you do not put pressure on this man.
Yep. And the Wraith King is one of the best heroes to do it as well. This little skeleton just farms so fast for you.
It's like if you had told me like last year that Wraith King was going to be a fast jungler, I would have been like, what are you on?
Yeah.
But now with the addition of these Skelly men,
Skelly bros.
it's crazy. It is crazy.
Looking at what, like a minute 16, 17 radiance timing here. And then once he has that, he's in a prime position to take over this game. Slark is probably just going to go what, drums, diffusal blade.
So we did get the Midas picked up on the Lifestealer. So that
we
part
did.
is staying pretty true to meta.
I just hope he doesn't go radiance, which he has queued up right now.
Dark packs that right off. Oh, Pi. See you later.
Very costly to die to Slark like that, because now his Ascent Shift is up for 100 seconds, which means the fights that he takes in a minute from now are going to be so much harder to win for you.
Fine. Stinger off to the side. Should be an easy cleanup kill here. MSS will claim that victory. Oh, Chris Luck, though. He's on the side. There's Schofield. He does miss that kick. And CCNC's trying to get himself away, but there's maybe too many people here. Schofield backs off, figures, all right, Chris Luck's got this. Has the leash off over onto the Kunkka, gets the kill. And now they're still chasing after MSS. We still see Snaking. He makes his own rotation here. Wants to be a part of this fight, but look at them. They're all running away. There's only 2 heroes here, Black. And they're just chasing them down under their tower as they get another kill. Snaking taken down. I don't think we've seen a single Ravage yet this game. They've just been picked off one by
we
one.
saw one Ravage at the top when the Leshrac died there, when it was diving
The top,
tower.
okay.
Yeah. But that's what we said about the Slark. He came into the fight with 10 Essence Shift charges, or stacks rather, and then he left the fight with 24. He's just dealing way too much damage right now. Like getting 3 more stacks. And that's exactly how you have to play Slark. You need to go in and out of fights every time. Every opportunity you get, you need to hit enemy heroes.
And I hate to disappoint you here, Black, but it does look like the Lifestealer's going for the Radiance.
Yes, which I think
Dire's
is
middle tower is drowning.
not gonna, help them win this game very much. It's just way too slow compared to the Wraith King, and Slark doesn't care about it at all. You need to be able to burst them down, physical damage. You need Armlet Deso this game, I think. Let the Kunkka go Radiance. How is Kunkka gonna scale in this game?
Well, Kunkka is going for more of the utility build, like we've seen before, where he's got the middle lane. Ice Blast comes through. Chris Luck, though. They'll go use the Ravage. Might be able to go pin him down finally here. And yeah, I think they're going to finally find a kill onto Chris Luck, although he's moving pretty fast. The tower will claim the final hit, as now Whisper forced to run himself away, trying to get himself away from that split. Can he find himself a kill? There's going to be Stinger making his way over. Whisper, he's doing so much damage, but it's just not quite enough. Snaking and Pi sitting so very low here, and now Stinger, he's left out to dry. Schofield makes his own rotation, hoping that he can do something, but now it feels like they're chain feeding. Can they get MSS out in time? He's ticking down to that magnetism. No, he's not going to be able to, but eventually they take him down. Oh, he also got snaking too.
Yeah, that was definitely worth it from Schofield there. I mean, you know, you're making space for your Wraith King. He doesn't want to fight until you get the Radiance up, as we said before. And it should be coming up somewhat soon. Relic up in 700.
Yeah.
And you know, you could potentially, like that's what I said in game 1. If you TP here as a Wraith into the T1 tower mid lane, you can potentially help out your team and win a team fight. But he prioritized his farm a bit over that, which I think was like a small mistake. But you know, that's just like something that comes with experience.
The Slark is a huge problem. Anytime he shows up, you just see everybody scatter. They don't want to deal with him.
Once he gets his Diffusal Blade, he's gonna be such a big problem to deal with.
I mean, he's already a big problem to deal with. That's the issue here, maybe.
Yeah.
Not sure. We got Sentry Ward on Sentry Ward action. I'm sure Stinger just doesn't want to pop that smoke maybe just yet.
Yeah. Just let the Slark deal with the Crawling Blade or whatever, if you really want to. But yeah, I really dislike this item build, man. Because you take away the chance for Kunkka to build a scaling item. Kunkka this game needs to scale as well if you want to have any chance in the mid lane, which is definitely going there because they have no tower push on the Radiant side.
Oh, Whisper finding the kill on MSS, but Stinger now will get thrown into the X-Bow. Chris Luck jumps on the back lines. Just starting to stack up those Essence shifts. Gonna jump forward again. CCNC trying to hide himself in the tree line. Stinger nearby. He has to be careful now because the Elder Titan is nearby. That does have that stomp up and ready if he needs to use it.
Yeah, that's all you want to do. Get up the stacks, slowly but surely.
So Schofield does get spotted out by Kunkka. Pi on the back lines, getting thrown out here by Stinger. And in comes Chris Luck. Should be able to find a quick pick here. Schofield gets magnetized off Whisper. He got a nice split Earth. Can they finish up? Nice Ice Blast coming through too. They're going to keep chasing after. Now Chris Luck has his eyes. Ravage gets used on the back lines, but Chris Luck is going to be able to not grab Stinger. Whisper sitting very, very low. Does manage to get boosted out, though, with a little bit of help. I felt like that was going to be... CCNC still here. So is Chris Luck. He does have the Shadow Dance up, should he need it. We'll go for the Dark Pack. Has the Shadow Dance. He's trying to run himself away. He's got 3 heroes hot on his tails, but he's out.
He's out. Yeah. This feels so bad if you're a newbie. Playing against a Slark with a lineup like this is so hard to play. Yeah, exactly.
And look at him. He's already right back up to health. And 16-minute Radiance.
Yep. Now it's about time you repay your team the depth of, you know, playing 4v5. So let's go. It's all yours, Hector. The dance floor is yours.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
But you can already see Newbee is so far behind and they just can't make any plays. Like,
I don't like the Tidehunter and I don't like the Invoker as a 4 here. The Tidehunter just because of the fact that once Ravage is down,
there's nothing.
There's really nothing. And that's no shade being thrown at Snake King. Awesome dude. Great player. It's just the hero. He's underwhelming.
The biggest issue, look at the Radiant lineup. Where's the damage coming from?
That seems to be a recurring theme with these teams. Either one team has a lot of damage and the other one doesn't, or you know, in this case, it feels a bit lacking. And I feel like the Invoker position 4 just hasn't.
He does no damage. They just picked Invoker 4 to like
try to deal with the Wraith King, maybe?
Yeah, but it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Because he was farming while you were.
And then like you're delaying the 6 on the Tidehunter too by sending MSS up there.
Not a big fan. And 3 strength costs like this is always very... I think you can't pick them together. Have you see X mark here? Why? Because they all have the same counter. You know? They don't cover each other's bases.
Yeah.
One Slark makes short work of all 3 of them. This is not a lineup that you can call complete, you know?
Well, he can just dodge around the entire time because, right, you focus, you're looking at Hector. Hector's throwing his body right forward in front of everyone. But while this is going on, you're going to have a Slark that's just dodging around the entire time, getting those essence shift stacks up.
Yep.
You can't, it's too hard to focus both of them with what they have on line for their heroes.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest problem they have no spell damage at all, and their physical damage is very limited as well. Because they basically just pick 3 tanks. If you play like an RPG, you know, you can't go into a dungeon with 3 tanks.
I mean, you can. It's just not going to be
won't
very
work.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Dota's one of those weird games that, like, it feels so bad sometimes because you can lose already in the draft.
I mean, Newbee right now, they feel terrible because they know.
They could turn this around, though. You don't know. You never know.
They can, yes.
It's TI. Anything's possible.
But Chris Luck doesn't want them to turn it around.
No, clearly.
Yeah, just playing around with them. Try to get me.
I hear a cold snap.
On Wraith
Oh, MSS. Please, sir. Please, sir. I don't want this. He's just going to try to ghost walk himself out. He's so low. He's burning to that Radiance, but they just can't finish him off here. Hector sitting very low. And there's the Ravage, but they kill Hector. He does not have the reincarnation up as they go. Push back. You are. They're trying to find something out of this. They've managed to get the kill on Snake King. He already used the Ravage, though. Not that big of a deal, I don't think.
Can we rewind that to the moment when Wraith King died?
He was so close.
No, he used the Wraith Fire Blast, and he ran
that's
out of
what.
mana.
Oh my god.
You see? He has 280, he throws a stun out, and he has no mana. Ooh, big blunder there.
That was a big blunder.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of mistakes that, if you're not careful, can cost you and send you home.
Yeah. It still turned out alright. They lost the core for a core, so not the worst case. But gotta, you know, be a bit more careful in future engagements.
It's weird because usually, sometimes he keeps like a mango on him or like a wand.
I mean, he has.
He does have the wand actually, but he just did not pop it fast enough. I'm guessing there's just too much chaos in the fights, but
he got
very
EMP'd as well. So, for the first time, Invoker actually did counter the Wraith King.
There we go. Is that enough to justify the pick, though, is the question?
I don't think so, but we'll see what happens.
We smoke out on the side of Infamous. 6K net worth lead at about 20 minutes.
Heaven's Halberd completed, but this game is just not a game-breaking item, I feel like. Like, you have a Heaven's Halberd.
It's too late to change it now, right? Yeah. Magnetize going to get used on CCNC. Not too big of a deal, just going to be able to roll on out.
Yep.
Whisper, though. Whisper is going to get tossed up. They've got a boat, and they'll clean up.
Ah, the Yule set that was in the courier just coming to him. If he had gotten that, he probably wouldn't have died. But good pick off for Newbee. They need a lot more of those, though, to get back into this game. Radiant's completed on Lifesteal now, so they have a little bit more damage. Look where the A is set up. Oh, never mind, just TP it out.
When do they go into that Roche pit? I mean, this is not a spectacular Roche lineup by any means, but...
Infamous probably wants to wait for the 2 BKBs before they think about it.
Okay.
And Newbee needs to win a big team fight before they can.
Makes sense.
Because when they have the 2 BKBs up on the Infamous side, they have virtually no damage. Radiance deals no damage. Kanka deals no damage, and of course you don't care about the Ravage.
How important, yeah, I was about to say, how important is it that, you know, once Ravage is up, do they need to get the pick off on the Tidehunter, or can they just get the BKBs and go on in and not care?
I think when they have the BKBs, they don't really care. They can either kill him during the BKBs, or they can focus other targets during the BKBs. Because if they do manage to kill the Lifestealer or the Kanka, their damage output drops significantly.
That's true. It's also very scary, usually, you know, when you have... MSS is like, nope, 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 nope.
Don't see me.
But, you know, the Elder Titan and the Tidehunter are two of the scariest heroes to fight into the Roche pit. However, they just don't really have that damage online. That really feels bad when you're not that afraid to just go into this pit.
I also think the Wraith King will itemize into a Silver Edge later, just to counter the Kraken Shell and then be able to burst them down. Something I like to do in my pubs.
I feel like they initiate on Chris Luck so often that they just cannot pin him down.
I mean, they know they can't commit, because if they do, they will get initiated on by the Infamous lineup after, because you can't burst them down. You just have no damage to burst them down. Once he has his BKB, it's going to be so damn hard to control this guy. It already is.
It already is. And it's getting close there.
300 for him, about 1,000 for Hector. As soon as those two BKBs are up, they're in firm control of the game. You can see the kill score is the same, pretty much, but
That's
they're
Dota
just,
for you.
they're
Kills
just getting
don't
outfarmed.
matter.
Yeah,
I mean, they do matter. All right, they matter a little bit.
they do matter.
But not to the extent that people sometimes think that they do.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, these kills didn't matter that much because Chris Luck was just always making so many heroes rotate to him that the other heroes are completely free farmed.
I don't know if you want to do. I guess they could blow up Whisper, right? Whisper's pretty.
He has the
squishy.
duels now, so it's not that easy.
They're just not finding these pickoffs like they want.
Dyer's middle
BKB
tower
completed
is
for
under
Slark.
pressure.
Now they're just waiting for a Wraith King one, then they're good to fight. Needs 100 gold for it.
It's very close.
He's almost level 20
Another
as well.
Heaven's Halberd.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish you guys could see Black's face right now. Just like, he's trying to come up with something good here, but
I'm not convinced. Let's put it that way.
all right,
I'm not convinced.
fair.
And BKB right after. Like, you itemize for a really strong fight minute 25, but you're not even stronger than the enemy team, and you have
No.
no ability to scale. That's why I don't like this item.
You just survive a little bit longer and you let Slark get even more. That's the BKB coming out from Chris Luck as he's going to chase down CC and see the boat's going to come through. Doesn't even matter though. Again, BKB's here. Schofield rolling on in. The rest of the team, they're trying to run after them, catch up. They're going to be fighting right around this shrine. Schofield goes forward, force staffs himself away from UR. He's kiting him. X marks the spot, gets thrown out, but there's a whole fight going on the other side here too. Ravage is going to get used. Can they take down Chris Luck here? They managed to take down UR though, and that's so much of their damage. Hector, he's got that BKB. He's chasing after Pylai Die, and he's still looking for more. The Yules comes out. They split Earth Whisper. They're just slicing through this Kunkka. CCNC is down.
Double kill.
And what did they kill? A Slark? I mean, he happily died for a team fight like this. It's just gonna get worse and worse. And I can't help but criticize the items. You just see they have no damage. They couldn't even kill an Earth Spirit.
I mean, that's the problem too. Like you said, once UR is out of the picture.
Yeah, and he got bursted first.
Yes.
Like, he got ice blasted and stunned once, and he just died. And they have no saves on the Radiant lineup, of course.
Yeah.
But once Rage is down, you have to be just scared.
8K net worth right now at the 25-minute mark.
Yeah.
Can I grab that rune faster in time? And no, it looks like they're a little
They're
too
so
nervous.
scared
Schofield.
of
Yeah.
an AA even. And you can see they're really,
He's
really
afraid of his
scared.
homies, honestly. The AA himself, maybe not as much, but they know that he usually has a friend waiting in the wings.
But you would see, like, if they were more confident, they would definitely go for like an AA kill, because
Right.
it's an AA
Oh,
with what, like 1,000 health.
They just can't afford to make really risky plays, unfortunately,
Yeah,
on the
they
side
can't,
of Newbee,
but at
because
the
they
same
are
time-
playing from behind. You never know where the Slark is coming from.
Yeah. But they have to make risky plays. It's the problem now.
Yeah.
Simply because of the way they drafted, is they need to win a team fight to be able to get any objective. We see it. They only took 1 tower so far. And again, like, I'm trying to see like this picture, you know. If you're Newbee, you picture the team fight in your head. How? Wraith King is level 20. You can't burn his mana anymore. He has the talent.
Oh,
They have 2 BKBs.
God.
Double damage Slark as well.
Double
Yeah,
damage.
just going to the Roche pit. Like, how do you fight as Newbee? Like, I can't see
That's
a way
what
right
Newbee's
now.
asking themselves right now.
Yeah.
How do we take this fight?
5 versus 5 is almost impossible.
Maybe they can fight around Roche? Like, that's a
That's
big
the only
maybe?
chance they have. I mean, they have Titan and Titan. If you can't fight around Roche, then where?
Yeah.
But you can see, they scouted them, but they don't even want to fight. But, you know, Infamous wants to take it a bit safer. Probably want to wait for the AC before they really do it.
Yeah.
Which, again, he's very farmed. He's 5k gold ahead of the life stealer.
The Hector effect. BKB picked up on Whisper now. This, all of a sudden, it
Triple
just
BKB.
doesn't really matter what they're throwing at them because
No more damage output.
they just don't have that physical damage.
That's exactly why I said I want to see Armlet Desolator. Then they can chew through this BKB of the Leshrac. They don't actually care right now at all. They just all run in and
Look at
kill
the
you.
swagger. He just does not care. He's like, all right, you burned my mana. That's cute. I'm coming right back up again. Burn everything on me, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Just stands there, takes it, throws out that splitter. All right, you took down one life. Chris Luck jumps on the back end. He's got the BKB going, chasing after CCNC. We'll turn his attention now over to Pylai Die, a little bit easier of a target. The Ray Fire Blast gets thrown through, and Snake King's got to push himself out. He has the Force Staff here helping him. Got the pipe too, but there's the Ravage, and it only lands on a couple people. It's not looking great. Whisper's got his own BKB, just starts running through here, burning people down. Snake King's gonna take it out. Pylai Die will fall to Whisper. Whisper taken down by Yawar. Now they're trying to find over here. Can they get it? No. They're sitting CCNC so low. That Magnetize comes through. They bought back on Snake King. They're trying to chase down Hector. Hector, he's coming back up again. He's not looking like he cares too much. Uses that Midas for extra efficiency, baby, as they're going to move back. Yawar still looking, trying to maybe put out some more damage onto Hector. Chris Luck, he's trying to regen a little bit, jumps back in. He'll be able to go, turn his attention over to MSS. He has that tornado. Oh, Chris Luck, you might have just gotten a little bit too sassy, my friend. He will finally get slain.
Yeah, cost him a couple of buybacks, but of course at this point you don't really care about it. You just want to win fights. And the little sacrifice of Chris Luck saved his friend Hector. Because they had like 3 heroes chasing after Hector, but then he started hitting them and they were like, oh no, can't let our friends die.
Is this what's needed for Newbee to get their foot back in the door?
I mean, it's the first step. But I'm calling it right now. If Lifestealer really goes through with this BKB purchase, they're going to lose 100%.
100%?
100%.
Oh my word.
They need damage right now. If you're not itemizing damage right now, you have no chance of winning this game.
Whisper just forcing him back. Nice stomp, though, comes out from the Elder Titan. EMP gets dropped on the ground. Silence jumping forward again. Here comes Hector. He's hoping maybe they can take down Snake King. That's gonna split Earth, gonna slow them down just a little bit. Yawar, he's gonna be able to TP himself away, but if they can get this kill on Snake King, he did just buy back, and that's a dieback down for 75 seconds.
That's a free Roshan.
Free Rosh.
Yep.
Best Rosh.
Nothing you can do about it. Finish your AC. Yep. And go straight into Rosh. Probably give it to Slark.
Yeah, you can see the pings coming out here.
Oh no, Hector, you might us. Uh-oh, he's very mad right now.
GG. They've lost. Boat gets thrown out on Stinger plus the Sunstrike. This one melted ice cream cone, but Chris Luck jumping back again. There's going to be the halberd used. Casual tornado thrown through. They know that they're trying to get into this pit. They don't have the Tidehunter for 40-something seconds still. Maybe they can go and get a stomp off. This is highly suspect, though, if you don't have that Tidehunter here. I don't know. It's
CD rune. Spawned right in front of
Yep,
Rosh.
nope. I'm not going anywhere near that pit if I'm Newbee.
Yeah. The typical, here, have your Roshan CD rune.
Yeah.
I hate that when it happens.
I think
I,
a
mean,
lot
I
of
love it
players
when it
do.
happens to me, but I know it happened to the enemy. And then
They don't have the Earth Splitter up either.
they can't really contest this at all, fortunately.
They need to be careful here. There's the Blade Mail popped on Hector. Nice stomp. We'll slow them down a little bit.
They need to finish
Boat?
Rosh. They need to decide what they need to do.
Boat and a meatball.
Yeah.
No, they'll finish up, and again, it's going to go over to Chris Luck. I'm sure they want to heal up Hector just a little bit before they take this engagement, though.
Yeah, just hit a couple of creeps, gonna life leech. No problem.
I feel like that was the equivalent of a little kid just sticking his tongue out at Hector.
Yeah.
Just throw out a little Urn charge like, haha, can't
nice.
get me. And Hector's just like, go back to school, kid.
Yeah. Cold snap, earn.
What? Didn't they say that? Who was it?
I do not remember.
Oh, gosh. They might have found themselves a nice pick-off here with Schofield.
No, I think.
Or they find
be
themselves a
fine.
nice pick-off on Snaking. They can turn that around.
Dire structures are fortified.
So Hector, if it was me, I would be going for a Silver Edge right now.
Okay.
Very
It looks
smart
like it's
player.
queued up.
Very smart player.
If you keep this up, he's going to be blushing later when he listens to this cast.
Just like your shit.
All right. Snake King, he's very forward right now. Look at that damage
he's
coming
dying.
out. He needs to be
He might
careful. He
commit
doesn't
here.
just die.
Oh, he's gonna commit.
He's going in. He wants it. Wraithfire Blast. The BKB comes through. Can they get this Tidehunter?
Hey, Blast.
Not quite. Oh,
can't
here
see
it
it.
comes. Here it comes.
Ouch.
Oh, and there he goes.
The new Tracer, you can't see it anymore.
Okay, Hector still fighting over here. Chris Luck, they're just poking and prodding, testing out the water, so to speak.
Yeah.
I don't know how you deal with this. There's going to be a tornado thrown out by MSS. Will force out that reincarnation. It's going to be up and running again.
They probably want to chill a little bit until it's closer to being off cooldown. Don't want to risk anything unnecessary here. They still have the Aegis up and running.
And just throw Chris Luck at him, I'm sure.
I mean, sure. He would throw himself at him, even if
I'm sure, yeah. That is Chris Luck Dota for you.
What, you guys don't want to go? Okay, I'm going.
Team? Team? Ping, 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 ping. I think we've all been there.
He doesn't even ping. You know, if you play with this guy a lot, I'm sure you know he's just going to do it, and you kind of follow up, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's the mid-player lifestyle, you know.
It's do or die.
Do or die.
Because if you don't go in with him, you will lose no matter what. If you go with him, at least there's a chance you made the right call, you know. For all the pub players out there. Team play is everything.
Yeah, now you've just made all those mid-players be like, you're supposed to follow me, Black said so.
Well,
way to go, Black. Way to ruin my pubs.
Not only
I'm already getting yelled at enough as a support. Got all the wards out of stock. I put them all on the map, but they still ping me saying, where are the wards?
Support life is hard. Like when I play 5 in pubs, I'm so lost.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's why it never happens.
I'm just glad there's a mute button. All right. Top tower just down. All right, they're going to go in again. That Blade Mail helping out Hector a little bit. In comes the boat, though. This could be another reincarnation. Yeah, that is going to be reincarnation coming back up again. The meatball gets thrown. Nice force staff out to the side. X marks the spot. Not going to be able to pull him back in. He has the BKB. Just like Newbee. They kind of want to chase, but they really... I don't think they should right now.
Nope.
I think you just stay high ground.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you do that, you get out-farmed by a lineup that's way stronger in your late game. You do have to make a move, and they also know that, so they also fight smoking out.
It's a Shadow Blade now picked up for Hector.
Yeah, almost a Silver Edge, I think, as well. Once he has Silver Edge, his Titan's going to feed. Oh, that's a big
Schofield. Do they see him? Now they do. Holy cow.
There's no way he
They
gets
roll out fast enough?
What? One more. And one more. Oh.
Nope. Nope.
At the same time, mid lanes happens.
He might be able to get out of this. Oh, there's the Yules.
Yep.
What's this? Schofield is just leading them on the chase.
Yeah, what a player, man.
See you later, nerds.
Yeah. That was sick. Unsmoked 5 heroes and got out.
I can't believe they didn't kill him.
Yeah, me neither.
They should have killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm sure Infamous is super happy. I'm surprised we didn't see more tips.
Yeah.
That's when you style on some kids there. All right, Chris Luck might be pushing his luck a little.
I think Raven is just going to sell his Midas now. Buy the Silver Edge, and then it's go time, finally. Because this Tide Hunter is just going to feed.
There it is.
He's actually doing it. I love this guy. It's like we're the same person.
There you go. You should mentor him.
Yeah. Maybe I did.
Maybe you did.
Unknowingly. But yeah, okay, now obviously Infamous has to win TI, because it means I win TI.
God, that means I have to dye my hair red if that's the case.
I think you would look good with gray.
Oh,
really
thank you. Gonna look like a weird K-pop star. And they managed to find Chris Luck. Yeah, see Aegis. This is look at the middle lane. Look at the middle lane. Well, this is all going down.
Yeah, do not do this.
What you doing, Newbie? Newbie, you better start paying attention to that base, or else you're not gonna have one soon.
Get out. You're gonna lose the
You're
guy.
don't chase the Slark. Do not chase the Slark. You're losing this tower. He is still alive and kicking. They're TPing now, but they're gonna lose that tower. It's gone.
And Rex.
It's out of there.
Yeah. What are they actually doing? They're still top.
I don't know. I do not understand the movements coming out from Newbee right now. They're just letting Hector wail away on the base. Stinger's sitting back. They have not caught Chris Luck yet. BKB comes out. They got to do something as they take down Snake King. They're taking down towers. They've got a Lifestealer Bomb and CC&C, but I don't think that's going to be enough, baby. They're just chasing down Hector. Rather, Hector standing and fighting the entire time. Got another reincarnation. Yeah, that's big. He actually wants them to kill him. Yeah, look at that. They throw it out. Comes right back up again. Back line. Looks like Whisper's attracting a little bit of attention, but not going to be able to get hit with that boat.
There's no way he can get out here as well.
This is... All right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Whisper.
They're getting pulled apart.
Whisper God. He's styling on him. He's dancing. Great Moons of Neptune. He is going to survive, and they're going to turn their attention to Snake King. In comes Yawar. Gets a nice bash off. There's the Ravage. Are they going to be able to take him down? They finally take down Chris Luck, but they lost so many buildings during the time that they were chasing him around.
Yeah, I mean, Schoolfield, then Chris Luck, and then Whisper. They're all just styling on them. They're pulling them apart. They lost 2 Rex just because of Chris Luck's move top. Although I don't even know if it was Chris Luck's move or just Newbee trying to kill him for too long.
I don't
they
know.
were very indecisive. They let 2 tier 3 towers and 2 Rexes fall.
That indecision just cost them so much.
Yeah.
So much. And they were already on the ropes.
Can we see the win prediction graph? Is it 0 already?
Dota plus
8%.
8%? All right.
Very
all right.
generous. I would give him a 1.
Wow. Well, you're a lot harsher than Dota plus, though.
That is true.
Yes. We're in our Uber today, and Black was making some comments in front of our Uber driver about how he was taking stars off.
He was hyped, though. He was happy.
It was very nice, yeah.
Yes.
That's a nice dude. Hector gets spotted out. This is all 5 heroes on the side of Newbie.
Remember the stun when he
They
dies.
should be able to get the kill. Yeah, look at him turn back around. Like, he wants to throw out that Wraithfire Blast. He's back up and running. Has that BKB. They're not going to do anything here. Hector just casually sauntering away. Schofield nearby. Nice split Earth coming out from the Earth Split or Split Earth? Split Earth as that one. The other one is Earth Splitter.
Earth
I always get
Splitter
those two mixed up.
Yeah. The big one.
The big one. And that's going to be a sheep stick picked up now for Kunkka. So they do have a little bit more lockdown, but this is the problem. Where is your damage?
Yeah, I don't know why they keep itemizing for more lockdown and more survivability if they have no damage.
Baby. All right, BKB popped over here from CCNC. They almost managed to take out MSS. They might be able to get the kill over onto Schofield, but this guy's got jukes for days. Back line, Chris Luck and Hector, they've joined the party. They'll take down MSS, they'll take down Pylai, and they'll take down Snaking. This is looking real bad for Newbie.
And he just bought back on Snaking too.
Yep. Yep, you are. He's trying to get out. He's praying. He's hoping. He's crawling away. There's just too many heroes chasing after him. They get the kill on you are. Do you have buyback? Buybacks immediately.
That's the only one though. I guess Elder Titan also has one, but at this point, you know.
They got to buy back. This is the time. They're going to get megas if they're not careful here.
Yeah.
And I still don't know what they can hope to do.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Infamous very happy with the alt chat and everything. They know they have this game in the back.
You got to watch out that you don't get too overconfident. The words of Han
Don't
Solo.
go to the fountain. Don't go to the fountain.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Yeah.
All right, they find the pie over on the back line. They clean up super easily. They start bashing away over here on CCNC with a big ol' Ice Blast. Coming in, they've got Mega Creeps, and I'm pretty sure this one is in the bag at this point. GG gets called.
Top 8
Infamous make it! The first South American team to reach the top 8. Holy smokes.
What
Oh
now?
my god, and there it is. There's the dropping of the items, SA Dota, right there.
That's what you get for calling them charity slots. They're here to fight for the entire region. That was nice.
All right. Who's Chris Luck? Chris Luck is our MVP?
I think Chris Luck. Yeah.
Chris Luck.
Yeah, the guy went ham.
Chris Luck.
Yeah.
Damn.